Today's topic is homeschooling. I am here in Prince George's County, Maryland, so I can only discuss this particular area and the instructions for this area. If you decide that you want to homeschool, you want to make sure that you have the patience and the time to do it. That's the most important thing as a parent, that you're able to make that full commitment. Now, once you do that, at least 15 days before you plan to start homeschooling, you need to complete a notification form and submit to the Prince George's County School District. Once that is approved, you may start homeschooling your child, and it is a wonderful experience. You will choose whatever books you want to use. You can buy them at the thrift store, you can go to the library, you can go to the used bookstores. The homeschooling within the school district will have book fairs once in a while where you can buy materials or even get materials free of charge. There are many, many ways to choose your books because the school board does not insist that you use any particular scholastic set. Now, you do have to do the core subjects. Everyone is going to have English and reading, math, science, and social studies. In addition to those subjects, you want to do music, art, health, physical education. I personally add a Bible study into mine. I do a life skills class. We do Spanish. We do cursive writing, which is kind of a lost art in the schools, it seems. But you're able to influence your child and give them a very, very positive learning experience. Now, one thing that is also very important, you want to try to make sure that you have a nice, quiet learning environment for them at home where they can pay attention and focus on what they need to. Now, as you are schooling your child throughout the year, you want to keep what's called a portfolio, which is basically a sample of your child's work. You can put the worksheets that they do, if they're doing puzzles, if they're writing short stories, writing poems, their math. It's a good sample of their work because this portfolio has to be reviewed by a member of the school district at least twice during the school year. Now, when they do that review, their job is to make sure that you are teaching your child what they need and the child is doing enough work so that it is adequate to replace being in the public school district or in the public school system. So as long as you're doing the work and you're doing what you need to do, then you should be fine. Now, if for some reason they find a problem with that, you will be notified of that and that will need to be rectified immediately. Now, one of the huge misconceptions about homeschooling, parents think they need to have a 4-year college degree or even a 2-year college degree. That is not true. You don't need to have any college degree. What you need to have is the willingness and the ability to teach your child. You're going to have materials to use, so you're not going to need to know trigonometry to teach it to your child. Now, of course, if you know it, that's wonderful. But it is not a requirement. So you don't need to fear it. It is a wonderful experience. I enjoy it's just an immense joy and pride at being able to teach my child. If she has a question on something, we have that one-on-one learning time. When you're in a school environment and you've got 15 to 20 other children, your child may get lost. If they have a question on something, they don't understand it, they may be afraid to raise their hand and ask the question, or the teacher may not have time to answer every child's question, and they may just be bypassed. When you are teaching your child yourself, you're giving them that extra push that they need, that extra oomph, so that they're learning, they're absorbing, and when you see that recognition or that, oh, I got it, look in their eyes, or when they say it, it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. So let me end by saying this. Homeschooling is not anything to fear. It is a wonderful, wonderful experience for you and your child. And I would recommend it to people that want to give their children something different. They want to give them a wonderful learning experience. You want to make them ready for the world, and you know that they're getting what they need because you're the one that's teaching them. If that's your desire, then homeschooling is certainly something for you to look into. Okay? Thank you very much for watching my video.